Welcome back to the podcast. A new podcast episode drops every Monday, so please be sure to subscribe so that you don't miss a single one. On my social media last week, I shared the results of Shred Peep Nicole Zakor, who lost 8 inches and got rid of her belly fluff. 11 pounds in only 8 weeks during the spring shred. She struggled with the screw it mentality. If she had one bad meal or a bad day, she spiraled, but not anymore. She is wearing everything in her closet and feels she can tackle any situation because she is now a Clubhouse monthly member. And when she checks in, we make a plan for her weekend so that she is not yo-yoing or losing and gaining the same 3 to 5 pounds all the darn time. So go to my Instagram at Kelly Counts Macros, counts with a K, to take a look. Her story is motivating all of my listeners and followers to take action and contact me so that they too can fit into their summer clothes. The monthly Kelly Counts Macros Clubhouse membership is closed. It only opens one time a year in June to the general public. But right now in there, I have over 200 men and women, and they are rocking a boot camp 2.0 in July, where they are walking and running and doing their workouts and getting rid of the fluff to reveal those toned muscles. Today, we will be discussing part 2 of 2 on protein and what protein sources I use, some ideas for easy protein sources, and answering the age-old question, how much protein is too much protein? I will give you my best ideas on what foods to consume to hit your protein number that seems just outside of your reach. Inside the Kelly Counts Macros Clubhouse in the Shred, I provide protein cheat sheets, protein-packed recipes, including a protein pizza crust, and all of my protein-packed grocery hauls that my members love so that we don't get bored inside of the clubhouse with what we are eating and then want to give up. But this week inside the Kelly Counts Macros Clubhouse membership, I made the protein-packed 111 gram protein-packed pizza crust. It was on the meal plan this week. There are only 7 carbs. It is super filling and perfect for a beach day when you may want to include a few high noons or a couple of glasses of wine by the pool or at the shore. This crust is a crowd pleaser and family friendly, even for kids or hubbies that are skeptical, thinking, does this really fulfill my craving for pizza? Well, heck yes, it does. Right now, my Clubhouse members are using my clickable recipes so that the yummy recipes shoot right into the app. They're always family friendly. Kids are begging for more, and it's such an easy leftover for lunch the following day. Once again, the recipes are clickable inside of the Kelly Counts Macros Clubhouse, and they shoot right into the app. The app that I love and that I use is my Macros Plus app. You make the recipe, decide on your portion size, feed your people, done. Always family-friendly meals and desserts inside of the Kelly Counts Macros monthly membership. Before we get into today's episode, I wanted to read you a 5-star review of the podcast. Birdtown22 says, the best. Kelly has helped me in so many ways, and I'm just starting out. Simple, easy instructions to follow and ways to count your macros and getting healthy in the safest way possible without getting rid of your favorite snacks. Kelly is an amazing mentor and is helping change lives one macro at a time. Thank you, Kelly, for all you do. Thank you, Birdtown22. I love you that you said I give you simple, easy instructions to follow to get healthy, because there's so much conflicting info out there and it can get super confusing and frustrating. And I know that you don't want to waste your time or money with things that are not sustainable. So thank you, Birdtown22, for sharing this. You are helping me help more people. I'm going to be honest, 99% of my clients come to me not understanding how to get in their protein each day. On part 1, I gave you hacks. So if you missed that one, go back and check that episode out. If you've been following me long enough, you know we focus on calories first and protein second when it comes to nutrition and changing our body comp. At Thursday's private Clubhouse check-ins, I was talking to a new Clubhouse member who was having trouble figuring out what foods actually contain protein, and she wanted some ideas. So I ran down this list that I'm about to share with you. It does contain chicken, but of course you get tired of chicken and eggs. So get out your pen and paper. If you're driving, please come back to this and take notes. You can head right to the grocery store and pick these up. If you're a Clubhouse member, these are listed in the Clubhouse for you. We are going to go over whole foods, protein supplements, processed food, and snacks, so there will be something for everyone. So first up, let's talk a little bit about lean meat. So of course, chicken breast, 96.4 or 95.5, ground beef, ground turkey, ground chicken, paying attention to the percentage of fat in these, you can really reduce your calorie intake. Venison, if you have hunters, venison is very lean. Bison, pulled pork. They make a pulled pork at Aldi or Sam's Club or Costco that's already pulled. All you have to do is warm it up. Turkey, whether it's the deli turkey or the Thanksgiving turkey. Ham, whether it's the Easter ham or ham steak or ham from the deli. Canadian bacon, a lot of bang for your buck with Canadian bacon. A lot of times people forget about Canadian bacon. Turkey bacon, turkey sausage, chicken sausage, turkey pepperoni. Okay, now let's move on to some fish and some seafood. So I love fish and seafood. If I could order it out every single time, I would. So tuna pouches are great for on the go. I always have my clients put a tuna pouch in their macro-friendly diaper bag. Tilapia, cod, shrimp, scallops. Back to the shrimp, sometimes I'll just have a shrimp ring in my fridge. It's easy to grab and go. Crab, tuna steaks, flounder, salmon. So many great options with fish and seafood. We're going to move on to dairy. So Greek yogurt, of course. Right now, my favorite is Fage, the F-A-G-E. Some of the other popular ones are Too Good, and then also the 000 oikos, or however you say that. So string cheese is another easy grab and go. Eggs, egg whites, low-fat cottage cheese. I love the Good Culture cottage cheese. In fact, Costco has a great deal on it. And I also love Aldi cottage cheese. Laughing Cow cheese is such a great addition to your omelet. And I also love to spread it on my crunch wraps that we make inside of the Clubhouse. That's the first thing that I put on the wrap is spread some Laughing Cow cheese. Also, plain Greek yogurt. There's so many different uses for it, but some of my favorites are to use it in dips and also as a substitute for sour cream. Now, some of the snacks that I enjoy and my clients enjoy are, if you're a chip lover, the Quest protein chips or the Legendary chips. I typically get them at either Walmart or Target, and they're easy grab and go. I always have them in my macro-friendly diaper bag, and they are 20 grams of protein. Built bars, super popular. Ostrom beef jerky, also the Chomps beef sticks. Aldi also has their brand of turkey sticks that are very good. And if protein bars don't agree with your belly, one that you can try is an Epic bar. So those are some great protein sources. Plant-based, tofu is great, seitan, legumes, tempeh, edamame. So if you're plant-based, those 4 or 5 protein choices are great ones. Higher in fat and calories, of course, but steak is a great one. Chicken thighs, lots of flavor, never get dry. One of my favorite nightly snacks is the Faye, the Greek zero fat yogurt. I mix 90 grams mixed with 12 grams of vanilla Orgain protein powder. I mix that up and then I drizzle it with Rise peanut butter protein powder, RYSE. I just get it at Walmart, mixed with a little salted caramel syrup. Drizzle that over top. You can add some mini chocolate chips or berries. Another great item to buy at the store is sundae toppings. They're teeny tiny. You can sprinkle them over the top and it makes a big difference. Lots of flavor. My favorite right now is the Butterfinger bits. So I always get asked, how much protein is too much protein? Will it hurt my kidneys? So unless you have a pre-existing kidney function issue, a high protein intake will not overload your kidneys. If you have kidney failure, yes, you have to watch your protein intake. A safe recommendation for most people to follow is anywhere between 0.6 to 1 gram per pound of lean body mass. You can even go above 1. I crave protein. I love protein. So I do actually eat more than 1 gram per pound of my body weight. And the idea that the body can only absorb a certain amount of protein. Sometimes they say, oh, only 20 or 30 grams in one sitting. It's been circulating the industry for far too long. The thinking that the body is only capable of absorbing a set amount of protein in a single sitting is false. But the good news is that allows for more flexibility in a person's day. So if you enjoy eating 6 small meals throughout the day, do it. If you rather eat 3 large meals, do it. Or 2 massive meals, do it. That's fine as well. As long as your total protein intake is consistent with your goals, the amount of protein consumed at each meal simply doesn't matter. So I asked 7 of my private clients what they used to easily hit their protein. So I'm going to share those with you right now. Sometimes it's fun to hear from others rather than just me all the time. So I'm going to read you 7 ideas from private clients of mine. The first one was protein powders. I like to use it in a post-workout shake or stir it into my oatmeal or mix it with yogurt. My second client said, fat-free yogurt. Sometimes this will have some carbs in it, so I'm sure to choose brands that have more protein per serving than carbs. She suggested the 000 or the Too Good Greek yogurt as great options. She also mentioned that plain Greek yogurt will be lower in carbs and can be used as a sour cream substitute and a base for any kind of dip. Cottage cheese, we talked about that, fat-free or low-fat. Of course, we have some people that still don't like cottage cheese. That's okay. What they do say to do is to mix it up, to blend it, okay, if texture is an issue. So cottage cheese, she says, it makes a great snack or dessert. I love adding fresh or frozen blueberries to a bowl of cottage cheese and then sprinkle it with cinnamon. It's also great on toast or spread onto rice cakes. I highly recommend adding some to Quaker's tomato basil rice cake. You're welcome. She also dips Quest protein chips into the cottage cheese. Another client says fat-free cheese, lots of bang for your buck, is going to have more protein than other cheese and won't break your fat bank. So she says, who doesn't love cheese? You can add it to anything, sandwiches, tacos, pizza, eggs, salads, and they even make it portable with fat-free string cheese. And I love to pair it with turkey jerky. My next client shared the lean deli meats that she loves to order at the deli: turkey breast, roast beef, and Canadian bacon, just to name a few, she says. My next client says egg whites, straight protein, no explanation needed. She's a client that keeps it simple, and you know that that is part of my motto. My next one incorporates foods with added protein. So she likes the protein wraps, such as Flat Out or Joseph's Lavish or Mission. And then she also incorporates protein chips like Quest or Legendary. Another client shared she loves Fairlife shakes. There's 30 grams of protein. She loves Built Bars, Greek yogurt, and sprinkles in chocolate chips for the taste. She loves turkey pepperoni, and she loves the Kodiak brand. So she enjoys the microwave muffins, the waffles. She also likes turkey bacon and Fit Crunch bars. So those were all from my private clients, and thank you to them for sharing those with us. Thank you all for tuning in. I would love for everyone to share this episode and tag me on my social media so that I can say thanks. Also, leaving a 5-star review of the podcast helps me help more people. Who knows, maybe you will even hear your review on here. The Clubhouse is closed until June 2025, but the Shred waitlist link will be in the show notes. The next Shred will be in September. You deserve to feel better in your own skin. If you aren't already in my free Facebook community, it is Kelly Counts Macros, counts with a K. Everyone is welcome in there. If you have questions, ask in there and tag me so that you stay in the know, expedite your fat loss results. This wraps up this episode of Kelly Counts Macros. Now go out, keep it simple, and remember, you're always doing better than you think you are.